Hi, everybody. It's Susan. I wanted to share with you some tips on social media etiquette as well as marketing. Um, I'm super excited about this. So, I'm going to go through some of the things that we shouldn't be doing on Facebook and Instagram and other platforms that you may be using, like Twitter. But I'm also going to go over what you should be doing and how you should set up your profile. Okay. So, first of all, I want you to consider what you're known for. So I did this training last night with my team, and I asked them, when you read my social media, my Facebook page, um, what do you associate with me? Like, what do you think my mission is? And they came up with three things, and they hit it on the nail on the head. It's essential oils, young living, right? Living a healthy lifestyle. It's autism and autism awareness. And then also family orientation. My family is really important to me. So those are the things that when you go to my social media that you should see a lot of, okay? So I want you to consider what are the things that you want to, what are some of the things that you want people to think of when they look at your social media, or what is your target market for your business, and start to move your social media postings towards that. Okay. So some other, like I said, mine is family. For you it might be faith, it might be parenting or homeschool parenting. It could be gardening or cooking, crocheting, books and literature. Like, the list is absolutely endless, right? It's like what lights your fire, what gets you going, and bring that to your social media. Okay, so where is your passion, and what does your passion lie at? Okay. So some of the things that you should not post about, and I'm not saying that you should never do this, but I think there is a tactful way. But if you are using your social media at all towards marketing or for your business, I personally think you should veer away from these topics, because I think that they are taboo and they're hot topics. And if you want to, or if you're choosing to grow a dynasty or a large industry, organization, however you want to call it, if you plan on going to RCD, I guarantee you that your team is going to have a huge array of different lifestyles and religions and perspectives represented. And as a owner of your business, you should tread on that lightly, because like I said last night, we go back to what Gary Young said, that essential oils should be in every single home, which means that we shouldn't be judging those people who show up on our team, right? They have the right to have access to these products as well. And as a leader, I shouldn't let my personal agenda filter in when I am supporting the people on my team, because that would be unprofessional of me. So I talked about how I have people on my team who are atheists. I have Wiccans who are on my team. I have people who don't affiliate with any religion, or maybe they're Jewish. And I equally respect all of those people when they come to me for support. So I don't put up filters, like, at all. Like, I want to be able, like, and I said to the team last night, what would Jesus do? Like, he would support them all. So we need to not bring our politics and our religion into what we're doing. So um, things that I said that we like, the politics are heated right now. Even like with our president, we either love him or we hate him. There really doesn't seem to be any in between. And I don't think, as a business owner, you should be putting up your perspective on that, because you're either going to step on the toes of half of your team or the other half of your team. And you need to find that middle ground where you just don't engage. If you want to vent about politics, talk to your spouse or your best friend. Pick up your phone and call your mom. Like, social media, I don't think social media is the place for it. Okay, especially if you're being negative about it. If you think about the negative post and negativity, which was the next thing I wanted to say, is just like, stay away from negativity. like if I am looking for someone to help coach me in life or with my health or with anything, if I'm looking for someone for a product or a service, I'm not going to go to somebody who's always a Debbie Downer or negative or posting gunk, right? I'm going to look for somebody who makes me feel good, who has optimism, who isn't judgy about maybe my lifestyle and my choices. And that is the person I'm going to be attracted to. So be the person on social media that you want to attract, because when you are positive and you are focused and you are optimistic about the future and your life, you will start to attract people on your team and into your business and onto your social media who are positive and um, optimistic and focused, and those traits that you want. So be the trait that you want on your team. Like let that that come out of you. Okay. Um, don't engage in drama and debates unless it's an adult debate where you are being respectful. I see so much drama. Like we have enough drama in our real lives without having to go create it in social media. Okay. And then like one of the things I love that Mary Young says is if you don't bring me a problem unless you have a solution or an idea how to solve the problem. And I love that philosophy. So if you are posting a challenge, which I do post, like sometimes life is hard as an autism mom, and I want to be relatable. And I don't want people to think that I have all my ducks in a row all the time. And I think that's one of the downsides of social media, is that we portray this perfect world. Newsflash, nobody has a perfect world. We all have problems, we all have challenges, and we all have difficulties. Okay, it's how we manage those and how we present to them and like work through them that makes the difference, right? So I will sometimes post challenges that I have in the world of autism, but I always bring a solution, I I engage with the people who are having the dialogue with me about that. So it's not me just posting this negative stuff for attention. It's me posting it and being able to be relatable to my audience. Okay. So if you don't have a solution or you don't have the ability to have an engagement in adult conversations about something that's going on that isn't necessarily bright and cheery, don't post it. Okay. If you do, then post it, but always have like, okay, I got through this, thank God. Or, you know, being relatable. We talked about, you know, last night, you know, being a mom or being an autism mom, you know, posting, it's been a heck of a day, and holding up your stress away. Thank God for that, right? Like, and doing things like that. Or I gotta go out and I didn't want to go shopping. I freaking out. I got my mask on. I'm spraying my shopping cart, and show yourself in daily lives shop using your Thieves products, right? So have a solution, you know, like show yourself vulnerable, but don't take it from a negative perspective. I don't want anyone to ever think I have a perfect life, because I don't. Like I have my bumps in the road just like somebody else. And when I share those bumps, which is different than sharing negativity and being a Debbie Downer, I become relatable to the people who are watching me. Okay. Um, be consistent. So if you are going to use your social media for business building, for lead generation, for marketing, you have to be consistent. You can't show up part of the time. And we talked about how some of the girls on the call last night retreat when life is hard. And I know life gets hard, but you can always find ways to post something. And we recommended, you know, posting first thing in the morning, a gratitude. You know, I got out of bed this morning, yay. You know, I made my bed today. You know, post something generic and stay in front of your audience, because if you don't, you will fall below the algorithms and you won't show up in people's feeds. So you have to be showing up every day, and don't be posting about Young Living on every single post. I go through waves where I do that and they're legit posts because I get excited about stuff. But I also am posting about autism awareness. I'm posting about my family and our adventures. I'm posting about my dog and my cat, right? And things that are not Young Living related. But a lot of times I will have the Young Living stuff in the background, or I might even just like hint on Young Living, like having it sandwiched in between other things. So we shouldn't be verbally vomiting our lifestyle. Like, we get excited and I get that, but if all we ever share is just Young Living, people will hide you. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to be sold to, because timing is important. And now might not be the time for them, but it might be in 6 weeks. It could be tomorrow. It could be a year from now. And based on what they have seen you post, like, I promise you, they know more than one Young Living person. And depending on how you present yourself on social media will determine whether or not they come to you when that need or that timing is right. Okay. So make sure that you let people know that you are doing Young Living, but instead of going, I am distributor number 1183617, don't be doing that. It's I'm having a hard day. Thank God I got my CBD oil. I just got this back in stock. I'm excited. Right? Like, make it real. It's real life stuff. Okay. Here's another tip. And a lot of people didn't know this last night when I was sharing this, is when you copy and paste someone else's post, there's a couple things that aren't good about doing that. One, it's not coming from your voice. I post a very specific way. When you read my post, it reads like I talk. Okay. And some of y'all talk better than me, and some of you don't. And if you copy and paste what I'm saying, your friends and family and your audience is going to know they're not your words. So I have no problem with my team taking my ideas, none at all. Like, take them all and make them your own, but rewrite them in your tone and your voice and with your testimony. Sometimes I will say something about what's going on in my family, and somebody will post it word for word, and I'm like, that was my kid that did that. No. All right. So be authentic. Being authentic is really important. People want you to be authentic. So the other thing is when you copy and paste. So if I write a post about white Angelica and you copy the text and take my graphic and you put it in your newsfeed with my text, Facebook wants people to see original content. So they will take your post and they will hide it so people don't see it. Okay. And imagine, I have a team of over 3,000 people. If all 3,000 people are taking my content and reposting it exact, Facebook is hiding it all, especially. Okay. So I have no problem with you taking it, but rewrite it, go make your own graphics and upload those. And if you want to learn how to make graphics, that could be another video, or just let me know and I can tell you the programs that I use. Okay. On your profile pic, I know we like these cute little pictures, and I'm guilty of it. But we really want a picture of you, and we want it to be your face, kind of framed like I am right now, with your eyes, because we smile with our eyes. I can read a lot about a person with their eyes. I think smiling is a good thing, so don't have a depressed or an angry Facebook or profile pic. I see that all the time. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't put in it a bottle of the lavender oil or a lavender field or a caricature. You want people, when they're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, to start recognizing your face. So you can change your picture every 6 months, a year, but you still want it to be straight on, you smiling, this is me, right? Inviting, a very nice inviting picture. Now, your banner does not have to be you. That can be things that are about you. So remember, I said my market, my passions are my family. So I could put a picture of my family swimming with dolphins. I could put my family in front of the local library. I've done my family sitting with Santa, right? Those types of things, because my family is important to me. You could also do something with autism awareness, because autism is important. Like what, autism, like statistics and things that are like, I want people to know about, right? Elephants, like they represent part of who I am. I put a nice picture of an elephant with a baby elephant, right? Mom and baby, like that goes back to that family value. So you could do a picture of you and Goofy, like whatever that is in your banner, but keep your profile pic just you, okay? Um, the your bio should not be Young Living Distributor number 1183617. Like people, if they want to order from you or sign up with you, they will approach you and you can tell them how to do it and they will get that information. They want to know who you are. So if I just friend you or we just bumped in, we're old classmates from high school and we just see each other, and you read I don't have it memorized, but I think mine says something like wife, mom, daughter, friend, sister, hope for autism, living a life of abundance, joy, and happiness, or something to that effect, right? So they're like going, autism. I have an autistic nephew. Like, I wonder what Susan's up to. Or, living abundantly. Like, what is she doing? I thought she was a stay-at-home mom. I'm gonna go talk to her and see what she's doing. Or, wow, her family and her friends are really important to her. She's identifying that as her, bio. Now, if you go to Instagram, it's a little bit different. And I do coffee loving, golden mom, equine mom, and I have more of my pets and my coffee drinking antics are on there, right? And foodie wannabe, which is kind of fun, right? Like I'm going to post pictures of my food, but I'm not claiming I am an expert. I'm a wannabe, right? So that kind of makes it a little bit more fun and a little bit more intriguing, where people want to come to my profile and see me, okay? The last thing I'm going to share is get used to the stories. That's something I've been delving into lately. I'm not exactly fluent on them, but Instagram and Facebook, you can link your accounts, but I do recommend that you go into Facebook and you still post from Facebook, because Facebook will start burying the posts that you have that are just coming from the Instagram page. The Instagram is more of the really pretty pictures and the story, like the storylines and the posts and things that are happening and the oils that you like and things like that. Your story is more of your day-to-day life, and this is what's going on, right? And it could be a story about it's Monday and I have the happy day protocol out. Let me tell you how to use this. And I can go through it and I can tell them how I'm using the happy day protocol. I can do a essential oil 101 on my story and let people know, hey, if you live local to me, I got this is really a flip kit, but I got a flip kit that I can go deliver to your door today if you want to get started today. And I have one. So message me. The first person to message me is going to get this. Things like that, right? Or my daughter putting Genius on her forehead and smelling her hands. That's organic. I always have my phone with me, and I pick up my phone and I do random videos or boomerangs or pictures of our day-to-day life and post them on the story. And that's where you get more of they're quick, they're flashy. It's not a 45-minute on how to do social media. It's a 20-second blurb, right, to get someone's attention. So those are my tips today. I hope you enjoyed them. If you have questions, I'm going to post this in our business group so you can ask those questions there. And I hope you guys are having a fabulous month, and I will talk to you all later.